Crypto investors celebrate shakeup at the SEC.
Hey guys, thanks for watching G4B TV. To stay up to date with the latest on cryptocurrency, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and to follow me on Twitter at G4B_TV. Okay, so this could be just a shakeup the cryptocurrency investors were waiting for from the SEC in regards to the whole ETF story. That's because Trump's newest appointment to the SEC appears to lean on the positive side of regulating cryptocurrency. The Trump administration's fourth appointment for commissioner at the SEC is Elad Roisman, who is a Republican from Maine. So for a peek into how Elad might vote in regards to a Bitcoin ETF, we go back to his comments from a hearing before the Senate Banking Committee in July, in which he said, and this is paraphrased a bit, but the SEC must examine and re-examine its rules, regulations, and guidelines to ensure that they are still working as intended to accomplish the SEC's mission. This is most recently manifested in areas such as initial coin offerings and blockchain. It is essential that the SEC approach these new challenges in a fair and transparent manner, provide clarity and certainty to the markets and investors, and enforce the laws and regulations that hold market participants accountable. In addition, from my research, I found that Roisman had also formerly served as counsel to Daniel Gallagher, a former SEC commissioner who fortuitously is known as an advocate for fintech innovation. In fact, back in 2016, he split off from the SEC and has since joined as a member to the board of a blockchain company called Symbiont. So clearly, Gallagher can be seen as a past mentor to Roisman, who likely has influenced his way of thinking on such matters. So with the new addition, the Securities and Exchange Commission is, for the time being, complete, with all 5 spots accounted for. However, as I mentioned in my video regarding Hester Peirce, Democratic Commissioner Kara Stein is the last Obama-era appointee and is serving past her expired term, meaning she'll ultimately face eviction come January. Meaning the official lineup being independent chairman Jay Clayton, who sits atop the commission, with the 3 commissioners being Democrat Robert Jackson Jr. and Republicans Hester M. Peirce and newbie Elad Roisman rounding us off. And so moving forward, the commission will be made up of effectively 3 Republicans who have made positive statements regarding cryptocurrency regulation in the past, and 1 Democratic commissioner who's consistently opposed the approval of cryptocurrency-related products, but whose value won't be enough to impact the final decision, as well as another vacant spot open for the Trump administration to fill. However, the ill-prepared Trump administration is nearly 2 years into office and is still yet to fill and retain many key governmental positions, with the SEC Commission just being the latest clear example. Now, the rumor mill has produced talks that Trump may appoint Democrat Allison Lee as Stein's replacement, but as of this recording, no official announcements have been made. Of course, Trump can always forego the final nomination, and so granted additional delays through December on the rulings over pending ETF applications, the ultimate decisions will foreseeably be made by an overwhelmingly Republican commission. And so this changes the entire equation and dynamic of the commission. As stronger ETF applications continue to come down the pipeline, Republicans now have control over the SEC and so can avoid gridlock decisions by simply voting alongside party lines. This removes a lot of the politics involved with narrow decisions in the past that head honcho Jay Clayton was perhaps confronted with while voting down past ETF applications such as the Winklevi one. In the past, he's made positive public statements regarding cryptocurrencies. For example, he reiterated that we at the SEC are committed to promoting capital formation, and going on to say that the technology on which cryptocurrencies and ICOs are based may prove to be disruptive, transformative, and efficiency enhancing. I am confident that developments in fintech will help facilitate capital formation and provide promising investment opportunities for institutional and Main Street investors alike. I encourage Main Street investors to be open to these opportunities, but to ask good questions, demand clear answers, and apply good common sense when doing so. His deregulatory style also made headlines recently as he announced he would like to open doors for smaller retail investors to be able to invest in private companies, an action that currently is restricted to accredited investors only. He's also been mulling over the idea of scaling back quarterly reporting requirements for public companies to reduce harmful pressure from Wall Street placed on companies to meet short-term analyst earnings expectations. Of course, back to the ETF issue, I should mention that the SEC has delegated initial ETF decisions as a task for the lower Division of Trading and Markets. But naturally, they're influenced by leaders at the top, and any rejection can be appealed, and any appeal is taken up and reviewed by the Commission. Of course, in reality, the cryptocurrency market doesn't necessarily need to rely on the approval for a Bitcoin ETF. That was proven last year during the large speculative run-up. But it may be the long-awaited spark strong enough to reignite investor optimism and lift the cryptocurrency market out of its funk by putting an end to the current destructive bear market. Naturally, I invite your thoughts in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed this video enough to watch to the end, don't forget to hit the subscribe button to help support this channel. And with that, I'll see you next time.